Hola, I'm Josie and welcome back. Every Monday you can come to my channel and learn something positive for your life. Okay. In this channel, I have some recommendations to find creative solutions for whatever you're going through. So if you haven't subscribed, subscribe and also like this video. So today, guys, I want to tell you this horror story about when I ended up at the ER because of an anxiety attack. You never think that your emotional state is gonna make you feel that much physical pain until you actually go through it. So I just want you to know a few things that might help you if you ever find yourself in that situation. 2018 was a very crazy year for me. I was just going through a lot and everything seemed to be happening at the same time. It was ups and downs every single day. I was in a very toxic relationship and yep, that explains a lot of things. And it actually took me a while to understand the level of manipulation and how that relationship was little by little destroying my confidence, my self-esteem, and my worth, but not just as a woman, as a human being. So I started to have these anxiety attacks, not being able to breathe correctly. I used to feel a lot of pain in my chest, in my stomach, a lot of nausea. And of course, the fear of not knowing what was going on with me because I was feeling physical pain and I had no idea that I could feel that from my emotions until one day it got really bad. I was driving my car and I was just not able to breathe. I felt my whole body trembling and I remember I had a lot of chest pain. So I parked my car and I started to walk and to breathe and breathe. But people were looking at me and I was like, oh my gosh, what am I doing? Walking in the middle of the street, crying, not being able to control myself with all of these people looking at me. So I just went back to my car and I started to call every single person that I knew in town. But it was like a Sunday night. So everybody was with their families or just having dinner, having fun. You know, nobody was gonna be paying attention to me crying on the phone. But then it got worse because I started to have stomach pain. That was really bad. For a second I thought that I was pregnant or that I was seriously sick. So I just drove myself to the ER. So when I was driving to the ER, I called this guy, this toxic relationship that I had. I told him to come with me. So he went and that was even worse. So I got there and I told them everything that I was feeling and they just took me to a room and they put me serum. Yeah, I think that's how you pronounce it. I do not know anything about medical terms. I had no idea, so I had to go to my phone to Google Translate to see what she was trying to tell me. And they came back to me like, oh my gosh, we are so worried about you. We don't know what's wrong with you because your exams seem to be fine. And I was thinking, oh my gosh, can you imagine that my emotions put me here? And I was super embarrassed. And after hours there, I was like, okay, I'm just gonna go home because apparently there's nothing wrong with me. So I went back home and in that moment, with a lot of responsibility, I had to accept that yes, I need help and yes, probably I am going through a depressive process. Because here's the thing, when you're depressed, you don't know you're depressed. Maybe you feel sad or unmotivated, but you don't relate it with depression. But the most important thing that I realized is that I was the only person who was actually going to take me out of that mental dark place. If you ever find yourself in that position, I have some recommendations for you. Also, I want to tell you that there are so many resources that you can check, like books, podcasts, YouTube videos, and so many therapies that you can do from home. So you can do your own research, but I'm going to share what helped me. To breathe is very important, but I recommend you to walk at the same time. So you can take walks where you can take your time to breathe slowly. Call someone you love. Mom, dad, siblings, high school friends, someone you know you can speak about your emotions with. To speak about it always makes you feel better. Clean your space. If you can, put some clean sheets on your bed. Put some candles that you like. Good smells makes you feel more relaxed. And one last thing that I want to share with you is that art heals. If you like to write something. If you like to sing, sing. If you like to paint, paint. Decor something, and you don't have to do it professionally, but that will allow you to start digging into your creativity. So sing it, write it, paint it, decor it, do whatever you want, but take it out of you. Thank you so much for watching this video, guys. Thank you for listening a little bit of my personal story, and I would love you to leave me your comment to see what do you think about this, and tell me, have you ever had an anxiety or a panic attack? I want to know about you, so leave it in the comments. I will see you next Monday. Mwah. Bye bye.